Hi everyone. Recently I have uploaded Wings 1 Tech Track MCQ exam related all the relevant details, and few people have been asking me to create a video on hands-on coding exam as well. So today I, Man Sharma, will share my hands-on experience and will also share all the necessary details like important notes and topics which will help you to excel in Tech Track hands-on exam. I will also explain what actions to take if any one of you faces network related issues while attending the exam. But before moving forward, I would request you to subscribe this channel if you really like my content. Let's move to the first part of our video, eligibility. Guys, basic eligibility to appear for hands-on exam is that you pass MCQ exam. In MCQ there we have 40 questions and cutoff is never disclosed for MCQ exam by Wings 1 team. To make sure whether you have cleared MCQ exam, for that you would receive a mail about a week before hands-on exam. If you don't receive such mail, then I wish you the best of luck and appear for the MCQ exam next time. Now moving to the part, whoever is eligible for hands-on exam, they should take this mock test. This will give you the basic insight about the exam pattern. You can check necessary mock test link on the screen. Note guys, I don't mean to scare you, but exam pattern will be very much complicated than what you would see in the mock test. Don't be worried. I will share all the important things related to the exam as we move forward in this video. Now coming to the exam pattern. Exam will be of 90 minutes and in these 90 minutes you are expected to run 15 test cases. If not 15, try to pass as many test cases as you can. But definitely 90 minutes are insufficient to run even 5 or 6 test cases in hands-on exam like this. I would explain why I am saying this by giving you a syllabus overview of hands-on Tech T4 exam. Let's move to the syllabus part. You need to implement security concepts like securing some of your APIs based on the roles of the user. Like I will give you an example. Suppose we have a website which is related to the bank, and in that bank we have two types of user. One is normal user like us and the other user type is banker. Okay, and we have one of our API as loan approver. Okay, so if someone is logging into that website and that URL which is related to loan approver, okay, this should only be accessible to the banker guy only. This should not be accessible to the normal user like us. So this is the security concept that we need to implement, like role-based security. This is what we call. For authorization part, we have two strategies. One is JWT token and the other is OAuth. Okay. For the exam purpose, we will be using only JWT token. Basically for JWT token, we are expected to decode the code and fetch out the username and the expiry time, whether the expiry time has been reached for this token or not. These kind of code we have to write in the editor. And for database purpose, we will be using in-memory H2 database. So I request you to go through H2 database deeply. You will find it on the internet. And there will be around 5 or 6 entities or tables that we need to implement. And we are expected to insert the records in those tables. I think around 3 or 4 tables we need to insert the record in them by creating the .sql file. So there we will have to write insert query also. Further, we will be given the relationship between the entities in the question. So while coding, we are expected to use the correct annotation in the entity class, whether the relationship is one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one or many-to-many. Further, we are expected to write code for controller, service and repository class as well. Basically, they will give the file and we will have to complete the methods. Okay, they will just give the method name and will give the return type to some of the functions. So there we will have to write the entire logic. And we are also expected to know the JPA repository, the calls like save all, find by ID, these kind of methods we are expected to know. That's all for the syllabus part. You can refer to these two images as well. I created these two notes while I was doing the preparation for Springboot track, and this code was really helpful for me for implementing the logic for security aspect. Apart from this, now we will discuss the cutoff part. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the time is really insufficient to implement the complete code within 90 minutes of time. So what I would recommend you, just try to complete the code as much you can and focus on running at least 2 or 3 test cases. Okay? Even if you are not able to run the test case, try to write the logic. Because I have seen some of the people who are not able to run even a single test case, they also cleared the hands-on exam. This happened because they did very well during the coding time. Whatever code they wrote, it was perfectly fine, but they were still not able to run the test case because it was really difficult for you to run even a single test case, guys. So focus on the accuracy, focus on writing as much code as you can. Now we will move to the final part of this video. What actions to take if your connection is interrupted? Because this is pretty common in the TCS exams. Even I have faced it twice during my Java exam and Springboot hands-on exam, guys. I would suggest you to take the necessary screenshots and call the invigilator. They will probably ask you to write a mail to Elevate Wings 1 team. In case if they provide any support, well and good. In case if they are not able to provide any help, then mail your unit talent development team and ask them if anything could be done, whether they will be able to take your exam again or not. But when this happened with me, they were not reconducting the exam. So you can't expect much of the help from the Elevate Wings 1 team or your unit TD, guys. But still, I would recommend you to take the necessary screenshots. Prepare for the worst, and all the best to you guys. That's all in this video, and subscribe to this channel if you really like my content. Goodbye.